Hey folks, welcome to the channel. I'm Don, this is Rock of the Country as always. I do predominantly, well, I don't do pop country music reactions at all. I do traditional, bluegrass, western, Texas swing, non-pop country. And this is a gift request. Joel Fry's song, One Time. Montauk Ed made a gift to the channel for this one. Ed, shout out to you. Thank you, my friend. And Ed made a gift to the channel for me to do a song with Joel's yesterday. And so I love that these independent artists are getting exposure. And they've reached out to me and thanked me. Maybe Brenda Lynn will allow me to post a reaction to a video she put together with some of these artists thanking me for this. Giving independent artists a voice. And I love doing that. So in addition to that, Hank Seniors and Hank Juniors and Merles and Dollies who have massive audiences, I like doing the smaller guys. So let's see what Joel's got for us. One Time. Oh, it's a lyric video. Okay. From beginning.
Second string quarterback, you could find me on the sidelines, standing next to the water boy, trying to keep the footballs dry. Last game of the season, our number one man went down hard.
All right.
Coach looked at me and said, "Kid, you're in. We only need a yard." I took the snap, I faded back, and the next thing I recall, I was standing in the end zone, and I still had the ball. One time, you'll get so close that you can taste it. Then one time, you'll get a second chance and then you'll waste it. Then one time in 100, the planets all align.
And you make it?
All you ever really need is one time.
Yeah, it's all got to align just so.
My first love was something, thought we were the perfect match, but she was like a wild horse I could never really catch. The next girl I was careful, I couldn't let my feelings show. I never did let her in, I only let her go. So I was lost when our paths crossed, but somehow I still knew, in the puzzle of my life, the missing piece was you. One time, you'll get so close that you can taste it. Then one time, you'll get a second chance and then you'll waste it. Then one time in 100, the planets all align.
It takes that.
All you ever really need is one time.
I'm going to say I love this. But of course, I read a lot. I write a lot. And I listen to seminars a lot. But Malcolm Gladwell has done some really good work on the nature of how epidemics spread. And not biological ones per se, but how fads start, how hush puppies take off. And it's almost like a myth. It's not a total myth. Of course, hard work does pay off, but hard work is not the primary determinant of whether or not somebody succeeds, because so many people work really hard and don't. But the timing of an idea and the right people having that idea so it spreads is so important. So when he says when the planets, it takes the planets aligning for that one time, it does. In the quarterback play there, he needed 1 yard, but he wound up in the end zone. He just needed to get in the game one time to show it. But the thing is, if the opposing defensive coach called a different play and they came on a stunt or a blitz or something, they might have blown him up in the backfield before he got anywhere. So the planets, so to speak, aligned on that play because it wasn't the right defense for what they were running. But I mean, the quarterback will get all the credit for getting in the end zone when in fact the offensive coordinator made a good play for the guy who hasn't been in the game all season.
When hope is hard to find and everything's at stake, it's in the grand design that all it's gonna take is one time. You'll get so close that you can taste it. And one time you'll get a second chance and then you'll waste it. Then one time in 100, the planets all align. All you ever really need is one time. One time.
Yeah, and I like that also about bringing in the love life into it too. It's like the first relationship, it went like this, but he thought they were the right match, but she was a wild horse he could never catch up to, right? So you live and learn. Then the next relationship, he didn't share his feelings. He didn't let her in. The only thing he did was let her go. I really like that line. That was very good. And then finally you meet the right one, and that's just, there's so many ways of viewing life. I mean, the nerdy concept is when you look at data analysis and distribution and how patterns emerge and stuff from a macro view, and then you sort of superimpose them down low as, well, not fractals, but it's fascinating, you know. But when you're living it, it's your life. It matters to you, and you're doing what you can to make it work. That's why working hard is, you're certainly not going to get ahead by not working hard, right? So, but that isn't going to guarantee that anything works. Being in love isn't going to guarantee that the relationship works. What do you say? I mean, life is lived by trial and error, and when it works, it's like, that's such an awesome thing. I love seeing when it's working for others. I like it when it works for me. Ed, that was a good one. I like that a whole bunch. I'm guessing you have a similar take as me on this one, but maybe not in the nerdy language that I use, but maybe so. But I know we think alike on a lot of things, so I say those things. All right, I'm going to rate this. I really liked it. I like the feel. I like the movement. It reminded me at times of Rodney Atkins, of some cadences in Rodney's voice in some of Rodney's songs. But this was just a treat. All right, I don't even remember what I gave him on the last song that I did, Joel's last song, but I'm coming in, the number that struck me on this was a 9.1. I love it when they get me thinking. And when I rate these songs, I'm rating the experience I had in the moment. Part of it is, would I listen to this driving down the road? The answer to this is yes. Does it make me think? Yes. Did it get me getting outside in a sense, like into broader thinking? Yes. Did I feel anything? Yes. Could I see any women I've been with in my life? Yes. Could I see any football, tennis, soccer, basketball? Yes. And did all of that. So Ed, thank you, my friend, for that one. I'm sure you had fun with my reaction. I'm just going to guess I did. All right, have a great day. I'll see you on another video and keep rocking the country.